Yeah, hi, you're here fishing with Garden State Adventures. I'm your host of the show today, Louis Iribarren. We're fishing here at Swartswood Lake in New Jersey in Sussex County. We're gonna go out and do some largemouth fishing, some smallmouth fishing on some docks first, and fish some points and some deeper weeds later on. And we're just gonna make sure we leave here respectfully today and not bring any weeds out of the lake or bring any new weeds into the lake. They don't want any chestnuts in this lake, so that's a big thing with these lakes. Okay, we're using a 4000 Shimano today with a fluorocarbon 8-pound test. We're using a 6-foot medium heavy rod with light plastics. And we're gonna go fish some docks, scattered weeds around the docks, and see what we can come up with, catch some fish today. There's one. Nice largemouth on the docks. There we go. There's a nice largemouth. Right where he should have been. Let's get this back out. Get another worm. Well, that was quick. When there's no docks, I like to fish the weeds and stuff because you never know where they're gonna be. Little guy, just a little guy. Between docks, I like to fish weeds and stuff that's just in between docks, just cover some water. But I'm gonna get back to fishing some docks here in a minute. But this weed bed out here is looking really nice. All right, go back here and fish some docks. Got a lot of docks in this whole cove here. They're really nice docks and shallow, good cover. A lot of boats on them. A lot of ropes to keep people out of there from fishing, and you get your line up under there and skip underneath, and you can pull out some nice fish off some docks on these lakes any time of the year. It's nice and shaded, these docks on the side of the lake right now. The technique I'm using is you know, just fishing these docks is you can skip it in there, you can cast it at the front of them. What I'm doing today is a lot of skipping, getting up underneath stuff. And you just throw these worms in along the top of the water and you get better at it. The more you do it, you just keep at it and you can skip them right up under spots. You get some big ones cruising in between docks just in the mornings like this. You'll get some big ones cruising in between them and just getting ready for that sun to come out, and then they'll position themselves under them docks for the day. You'll see weeds all around these docks, but it looks tough to fish, but under the docks there's no weeds. If you can get it under there, you won't get too much stuff on your hook because there's no sun getting to them docks, so they don't grow under them. It's a great ambush spot for a bass. Oh, just missed one. I'll catch him. Oh, maybe not. A lot of little fish up there they feed on. They'll just cruise the banks feeding on them little fish. And these light plastics, and just watching my line to see if it jumps. You just got to keep a real close eye on your line when you're fishing it. Any little jump you see in your line, usually is a good fish. All right, we got to some docks here that got real shallow, so we got a lot of weeds out here, and we're gonna try fishing this the scum frog on top, and with some heavy 65-pound braid and flipping stick, 7'6" flipping stick, and we'll see if we can scratch a few fish out of these weeds out here on our way over to some good docks. It's a good bait for covering water. You can cover a lot of water if you're going in between sections and you're getting hung up on your light plastics a lot with weeds. You could switch over to something like this on a surface that doesn't catch them and catch yourself a big fish. Have a good chance of catching big fish on these baits. You can cast them really far too, these frogs. thicker the grass, the better. You want to do is let them hit it and let them take it for a ways. You don't want to pull it right out of their mouth when you're fishing these frogs. These frogs look so lifelike along these lily pads. It's a good presentation. Missed him. He swiped at it, he just didn't get a hold of it. Don't want to eat the whole frog. They'll just swipe at it. Switch to a darker color worm because of the day. It's a little overcast day and might be a little tougher for them to see with the algae bloom on the water. So we're going to try a little darker worm here. There's one. Little guy. Little bass. Right where he should have been. Little guy. Little something. Little rock bass. Little rock bass. We have a point here on the lake that comes out, and we're just working our way around it. We fished it a little bit. Colder times of the year, I'll go out and fish it deeper, work the point all the way out. Right now, we're just going to stick to our game plan. We're going to go in here and fish this shoreline and just keep working our way around the sweet spot, I call it, is where the land just drops off and you just can't see it anymore underwater, and it's just the fish cruise along that edge in the midsummer like this. And they're just working back and forth in between docks and stuff. So we're gonna keep plugging away at it, and we caught a couple already. We're gonna see if we can get some more here. These lakes and have a lot of birds that prey on the fish, so they like to tend to hide in something with a little more cover. It's not enough water under that wood there.